Hello, what is up guys? Evil Lewis here today, back with another Black Desert video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the most recent patch that came to Black Desert on July 13th of 2022, going over all the important events as well as major updates that came with this patch. There's a couple of cool events as well as some cool quality of life changes. And quickly before we get into covering those, if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Helps grow my channel, you stay up to date with new content, we both win. And without further ado, let's get into it and start off with the events like we do every single patch notes video. And the first event here is the continuation of the 4 weeks of events that we've been having with the EXP boost. So if you hover over your top menu up here, you should see they have a combat EXP boost of 1000%, skill EXP of 300%, and life EXP across the board of 100% except for trading. So the combat and skill EXP buffs are only active during hot time in the weekends, but the life EXP is continuous right on through. So if you're trying to power level any life skills or grind some characters out, now is the best time to do it. Literally, these are like world breaker buffs here. This is about as big as they get. I don't think I've seen buffs bigger than this ever. So take advantage of them. There's also a 100% drop rate buff as well, which again, I think is the highest we've ever had from just a straight up event. Now, in addition to those buffs, we have additional stuff here. So the first one is that there are treasure items available at different locations. This is a continuation of the same event from last week as well. But if you're trying to get your pot pieces or compass or anything like that, you can grind them at different locations now. We also have a new Pearl Box item that will be available for silver in the cash shop. So if you could press the escape key, go to the Pearl shop here. Under the Black Spirits pick, under silver event items, there will be another item that you can purchase here for silver, which is going to be some horse stuff. Also, right now, there's a silver mystery outfit box. Now, this isn't a guaranteed outfit, so don't think that you're just buying an outfit for 100,000 silver, 100 million silver, sorry, 100 million silver. If you hover over the item, you can see that there are different items in this box that you have a chance to get. I'm going to open this thing up on stream on the weekend, so if you want to see me open mine, catch my live stream this weekend. But you have 2 weeks to buy this too, so if you're interested in taking your odds at getting a free outfit, I guess 100 million silver outfit, it is available here. Or if you're like the rest of everybody, you're going to get those artisan memories, so. In addition to this, there's also login rewards that we've been getting right on through that have Jatina's golden seals that you can use for Shikatu's boxes. Next up, we have the event, How Do You Get the Most Out of Your Hot Time buff? Since this is one of the best buffs that they've ever given out, they have a little thing here, post on the post, say what you're going to do with it, and you'll get free stuff. So if you're interested in getting some free scrolls, you'll get them at the next patch. The next event is why we are on my Zarka alt right now, and that is a quest over here by the Serendia Shrine. So if you don't know where the Serendia Shrine is, we're right over here by the Zarka World Boss. We need to head over to the NPC Oslin, who is just outside over here, so I will map over to him. And this NPC is located like right outside the main entrance into the Zarka Shrine, so like right over here. Once you get to him, open up your Black Spirit, click on the quest tab at the bottom, scroll over to the event quest tab section, and pick the first quest, Paradise Lost, Rumblings of Paradise. And honestly, the quest is pretty straightforward. If anything like crazy comes up, I'll let you know. There is a point in this quest where you need to follow these like blue traces on the ground. It like shows you generally where the next one is by zooming in on it, right? So like it's gonna tell you the next one's over there, and you have to go and interact with each of these little blue things. So this could be slightly tricky, but shouldn't be too bad. Just if you get confused, that's what you're supposed to do here. And the last part of this quest that actually gives you the reward is a pain in the butt. It requires you to give sunrise herbs over to this guy, and they're usually sold out on the central marketplace. But fortunately, there are NPCs in the game that sell these, so if you go to the Find NPC, you can look for an herb vendor. So you're looking for any of these different herb vendors. You can swap to one of your characters in one of those cities. Go to that NPC, click on their shop, and buy the sunrise herbs, so you need to buy 2 of them for this quest. Then you can take those sunrise herbs and put them into the central market with the manage warehouse function. Swap back over to your other character that was doing the quest, and then use one of your maids or butlers to open your central market and retrieve 2 of those sunrise herbs, which you can then turn into the NPC right here to complete the quest. And for all of your troubles, you're going to get 10 million silver with this Paradise Bound Young Dragon. You'll also get a new title in the title menu here, so Title Unforgettable, and this letter in your inventory. So yeah, that's pretty much that little quest line. Now the next event is a series of codes, each one becoming active on a different day. So every single day there's a new code basically. They're all summer coupon day and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if you can remember how to count, you should be able to remember them. If you can't remember them, they're linked in the description below with the post to these things. Or once again, I brought this up in like the last patch notes, you could go to Garmoth and they have all of the different codes that are active currently in the game. So anything that's active in game, you can click it, copy it into the game by pressing the escape key on the keyboard, going on down to the Adventure Support tab and clicking Redeem Coupon Code. Then you can just paste it in and get the free stuff, which I already redeemed the code, so I can't redeem it. Those all go to your B menu in game, and you can redeem them all. The next and final event is a GM Summertime Event Fiesta thing right here. So the GMs are going to be located in-game If you go to the location that gets announced at the times that are specified right here on your screen, you're going to get this little buff box. And if you do the Friday one, you're going to get a Friday one instead. You'll also be entered into a raffle for different stuff. So if you're interested in that, go for it. And that's it as far as the events that was patched. So let's go ahead and take a look at the patch notes themselves. First things first, we have some barter changes. So there's different items available from the special barter. Some items have been removed from bartering, and some items have been added into bartering. Crow coin exchanges have been increased, and another series of exchanges have been added. I'm gonna be straight with you guys, I haven't done bartering in like over a year, but looks like some solid little changes here. The next event notice is the Paradise Lost event, which we already covered. We then get into the events, which we also already covered, and then there's a couple of little character tweaks. First thing, Meiwa got some pretty different changes to it, buffs and whatnot, so check those out if you're a Meiwa main. If you play Archer, there's a little change as well to this class. And then you have the Sage and Corsair that both received pretty solid changes as well, so a lot of stuff going on with those. So if you play any of those classes, you might want to have a read through what changed with your class. Next up, we have the end of the season server. So the season server ended. Your season character is now a regular servered character. You can play it on any server. Your gear should have automatically been converted into the next tier of gear for you to use, and it should be all good and all is right with the cosmos. Any Tuvala gear that you didn't successfully complete upgrading throughout the period can no longer be upgraded. And yeah, that's pretty much the deal there. So start working on getting your regular gear, grinding away, and generally having fun out there in the desert. Next up is an interesting change. The Maple Float as well as Ash Tree Floats both had their durabilities increased at the highest tier, so they now match the rods. Kind of crazy that it wasn't like that before, but hey, it's there now. The next one's an interesting one, and it is an increase to the number of lizards that are in the Triangle Head Lizard farming rotation. And to my knowledge, this spot is for lizard blood. I have a video guide on this rotation from like 2021, back before there were all sorts of buffs to gathering, so that 50 million per silver per hour was good money back then, but not anymore. But anyway, it's been buffed, and that video was before the first round of buffs, so you can probably do some pretty decent money here now. Might be one I want to go back and revisit as far as gathering rotations, since Lizard Blood is still pretty well sold out with a lot of pre-orders and a pretty high price. And then besides that, there's actually not a lot of anything else too crazy in with this patch note. So yeah, a couple of cool events, a couple of little tweaks to the game that are pretty nice. But overall, nothing too crazy with this patch. So if this video is going to help you here in Black Desert, do let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think of the patch. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you the next live stream over on Twitch every single weekend, the next YouTube video right here, or wherever I happen to see you. Peace.